So what's going on, guys and girls? My name is Ash and welcome back to a brand new video. Now before we get started in today's video, I would like to thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. It's honestly amazing. Like before this week started we were at about 800 and now we're up to where we are already. Yeah, it's honestly just taken me by surprise and I just want to thank you all for that. I'd also like to remind you all to drop a thumbs up on the video and also subscribe to the channel if you are new so you never miss out on any FIFA videos like this one, and don't forget to turn on the bell so you don't miss out on notifications of when I upload, because I know I said I'd probably upload it today, but I thought it'd be logical to upload my defending tutorial some point this weekend because I can use clips from the weekend league because I didn't record last week. So if I record the weekend league, I can use clips from that to show you my defending and try and help you improve if you're struggling. So with that aside, we're going to start with my camera settings and what I think's the best for online. Like I said, your opinions may differ. This is just mine. This is what I use. This is what people are asking for. So I'm going to give it to them. So obviously if you don't know how to change it, you go in your game settings and press R2 or RT depending on what console you are on. And you go over to, camera, of course, sorry. And I like to have mine on tele broadcast because I think the angle is great. Like, I can't explain it. It's like a slant. It's like what you see on TV. You get good views of the ball and most of the players, and it's really easy to move your players around. Say like if you had a really flat camera, the way you move your players is different because you move your players based on the camera, if that makes sense. So if you're using the pro camera, because it's like a point of view, you move, like if you want to move forward, you move the stick forward instead of to the right or to the left. I don't know why I explained that, I think you already knew that, but yeah, I use tele broadcast. And as for the camera settings, I just leave it on normal because I think it's absolutely fine. You may think differently, but I'm happy with that. It's what I use, and yeah, you're free to use it if you like, of course. Now moving on to the controller settings, no, not here. Controller settings vary as well depending on what you like, but I'm just going to show you what I use. So we start off with air balls. Now the reason we use air balls is because if you use completely auto assisted, it switches for you all the time. So like if they pass the ball, if your opponent passes the ball, it will automatically switch you to another player that you might not necessarily want to use. Sometimes it's good, most of the time it's not, especially with how switching is. Like they don't usually pick the right player anyway, and I like to use my CDMs when defending. So like if they pass the ball and it goes near my right back and I'm still controlling my CDM, it'll switch me to my right back when I don't want to, if that makes sense. So that's why we use air balls, and also air balls only switches on crosses and through, like chip through balls and stuff like that, so I think it's useful. Auto switch and move assistance. It's best to have this on low or none. I can't really explain this one to you. It just makes your players a bit more reactive when you switch to them, because if you have it on high, when you switch to the player, it will briefly carry on running in the direction they were running before you pick them, if that makes sense. So like if they were running to the halfway line from the left like that, if you have it on high and you switch to that player, it would carry on running that way for a brief second. So yeah, that's why I have it on low and none, because it doesn't do that. You can control them instantly. Pass assistance, keep it on assisted because you don't want to put yourself at a disadvantage. Yeah, it's just easy to pass the ball with assisted, just don't change that. The same with through balls, don't change that. And with shooting, because yeah, why would you change that if they're making it easy for you? Now, cross assistance is where it changes for me because I like to have it on semi. And the reason I like to have it on semi is because you can be a bit more controlling with your crosses, but it's still assisted at the same time. So if you have it on assisted for crossing, the game basically chooses the best player to cross it to, and you might be like, oh, that's great, but you can't really control where the cross goes. So like if you have a player on the back post or something, the game will automatically cross it directly to the back post. Like, I can't explain this one. It's too assisted, if that makes sense. There's no variation in the crosses. It goes where the game wants it to, opposed to where you want it to go. Whereas if you have it on semi, you can put it into more dangerous areas that your players can attack and stuff like that. It doesn't I probably explained that really badly, but semi is better because the power is not assisted, so you can change how far it goes, stuff like that. It's a tough one to get your head around. Lob pass assistance, we have that on assisted. Don't need to change that. Save assistance, that's for goalkeepers and stuff like that. Analog sprint, don't touch that unless you want to, of course. Defending, we like to have this on tactical because it's a new updated defending system where it gives you easy defending opposed to legacy defending. Legacy is very old and outdated, and I'm not sure if you can actually use it online. So yeah, that's what I use. I also use the presets on classic, so the button layout, this is what I use, just the normal stuff. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. I know I probably explained some of this badly, and I do apologise. I'm just all over the place today, so if you need me to explain something again, just put it in the comments and I'll be sure to reply to you as fast as possible. But like I said, I'm probably going to crack on with some weekend league games, record it for you, and make the defending tutorial, and also just show you how I did. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So if you have enjoyed, I would appreciate it if you could drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I hope you have a very, very good day. Peace out.